Hello everyone, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. So I had a little bit of a bigger video planned today, some journals from Sister Simon, but I was having a lot of trouble with my upload speeds for my internet yesterday. So my video with dozens of marketplace journals did not upload till about midnight last night, I want to say. So there are still many journals for you to look through, new journals for you to look through in the marketplace section of my website. And you probably haven't even seen yesterday's journal or video yet. So I didn't want to pile a bunch more marketplace journals on top of it. But I finished this journal. I made this journal. So I thought I would just do a relaxing, one of my junk journal journey flip throughs, explaining to you how I created this journal and my thought process as I worked through it. You guys seem to really like these videos, and I wish I could do it for all the marketplace videos, but I don't know the thoughts behind what they do. I can only tell you my thoughts. So I thought I would work on doing that right now. So I wanted to start another journal. And a lot of times when I'm starting a journal, I pick a cover and then I build my pages around it. Sometimes I go the other way, but this time I chose this. This is a Tim Holtz double-sided paper. I liked the bright yet grungy color, and I thought I could really go any direction with this and make it really eclectic. Anytime though I try to go with an eclectic journal, I tend to go heavy on the nature because I love nature, and this journal is no exception. So what I did with this, I'm going to untie it here so I can open it and show you the, oh, come on. Where's the middle signature? Whoop, a little drop of glue must have, there we go. All right, open this carefully so you can see the canvas I worked on here. So what I started off with was this texture paste here and here. And it was a light purpley pink modeling paste. And it was too pastel. So I added in some, I think it was Glimmer Mist in a darker, I don't remember which one it was, but it was a brown. So I grunged up the texture paste. I mixed it just kind of messily with the end of my paintbrush. And then I applied it to this corner and then down over here. The second step, and I don't know if the camera is picking it up or not, but all of these like grungy metallic speckles. So I used some Magicals from Lindy's Stamp Gang, and it was, I don't remember the exact color, but it's the brown one in the Prairie Wildflowers set. And it has specks of blue and red and pinkish in it as well. So that's throughout here, 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 and here. Then I was trying to figure out where I was going to go next. So I loved the colors of this lovely butterfly. And this is from My Porch Prints, as well as this moth over here. And so I added those. And for the edges, I used a paintbrush and an ink pad. If you have a really juicy ink pad, so like I opened a brand new ink pad, it's Colorbox, it was either almond or apricot. Not being very helpful, but I just brushed that around the edges. It gives it almost a feathery paintbrush look. And then I added these flat back silver pieces and then the little orange butterfly button. I stitched around the edge, not to hold anything together because it is double-sided, but just to add extra texture. And then I decided, you know what, I like the way this looks. If I add anything more to it, it's going to get too busy because the paper behind is lovely as well. So this is how I left it. It's one signature. I forgot the page count. It will be in the description box. This is available under Lindsay's Handmade. You will also see it. You may see it in the future pop up in Marketplace Supplies, but initially I'm just going to put it in Lindsay's, not Marketplace Supplies. You guys ever wake up with like a foggy head, like a little bit of a headache? I slept on my neck wrong, I think. My words aren't coming. But it may wind up in Marketplace journals later on, but it's going to start out in Lindsay's Handmade. So let's take a look at the pages. This is embellished. Okay. Now I did, and this is true confessions of a real life junk journaler here. I liked the way this cover looked, the way the stripes were here at the top and all of that. And that actually meant this was upside down. And I didn't notice that till afterwards. I don't really think it matters. Dog scratching at the door. But I tried to distract from that by making a little tuck spot. I've dyed this doily with Magicals, a little journal, and that is from Victoria Designs. And then a little envelope that says a gift for you. And I've just put some goodies in here. A vintage book page, a playing card, just a manila tag, and just other washi stickers and other things that you can use in the journal. Very eclectic. And again, I've been following my new formula for creating a journal, which is not using more than 2 pages from the same kit or paper pack to give a very eclectic feel. So this is Sweet and Breezy. Unless otherwise noted, you can find them in my shop. I've done some stitching around the white borders, so I didn't have to trim it because this is a 9x6 journal. This was a freebie I put over on my Facebook group. Another butterfly from My Porch Prints and a little label. Vintage book page. When I have a page that is just text, I like to add something to it. So I made a little corner so you could make a little note or something. And then I've added a whole bunch of little items there. Some coffee dyed papers from Above Par Crafts, and I've done some stamping. I'm going to give you another true confessions of a real life junk journaler here. And that is this butterfly stamp is I don't even remember what set or where it's from. It's just one of those clear stamps. I'm very, very hard on my stamps, and a lot of you would cringe when you see how hard I am on my stamps, but especially my clear stamps. I don't take the time to care for them like I should always. If you're like me, give this video a thumbs up. But this is just a little butterfly. It's very simple and I love it. However, it's dirty because I haven't cleaned it. It wasn't sticking to the block very well. It's old, it's getting discolored, but I still love the way it stamps. So what I did, and I wish I had brought it in here with me, but do you guys know the Tim Holtz, the little clear, forgot what they're called. They're little squares and they're clear, and they're made for like the assemblage type, mixed media, whatever. Someone had given me some of those, and I just grabbed one of them because I never use them for anything. And I used tacky glue. I know, terrible sin. And I glued down the stamp to it, so it's permanently on there. And I like wooden stamps better. I like stamps that have backings. I don't like having to take them off of clear blocks. So I'll just keep that near me, and because I use butterflies all the time, and that's my true confessions. It's terrible, I know, but if it works, it works. Some vintage lined paper. I've stenciled this tag here. And then this is one of the My Porch Prints Fussy Cuts for Bees. However, I printed it on glossy paper. However, I thought it looked pretty as a whole page as well. I ripped the corner where it said My Porch Prints because you're supposed to cut all these out. And I just inked that right there, and you can see the pretty papers coming through it. On this side, I was feeling very bold, and I took some vintage acrylic paint. So we're talking early 1990s. I want to say it was from my grandma, so very old, and it was so thick I couldn't get it out of the jar. No worries. I just added a little bit of water, shook it up, put it in my paint palette, and then I added a little bit of the Magicals to it, and I just splattered it on there. I didn't quite like how it looked, so I just took some water, brushed over the whole thing, and got this really cool effect. I think the colors go really well with this children's vintage book page over here, but it was still a little weird, just a little weird. So I added this pretty wallpaper pocket, and it's looking much better. And then I got this dried flower bookmark in Happy Mail. And when I add that in there, the colors flow beautifully. So if you don't like a surface you've created, or you think it's just weird for what you're doing, add on to it. Consider that just a layer. So if you don't like your layer, add something else to it. And if you're still not quite there, add something else to it. And then I've created something I love. Done a little bit, here, put a sticker and a little bit of painting with that acrylic paint. I got this pocket in Happy Mail as well. I have glued it onto the back of this page, and then I glued on this manila tag that I stamped some lines on. I added a little tab here so you know to open it. And then this is just a little piece of cardboard that I did a really pretty decorative stitch and added that. This is ugly scrapbook paper. Vicki Phelps, one of my friends and suppliers, sent me some of her ugly paper after I begged. I was like, yes, it's okay. I'll take it, even if it's ugly. I can salvage ugly paper. So yes, maybe this wouldn't go with a whole bunch of things, but it does go with the theme of this journal. And so I have that there. This is a piece of stationery. And then I just added a little flip out and a little cluster on there. And since the stationery is super, super thin, I just glued on a scrapbook paper, added some washi. And then this is another one of her uglies, but I love it. It's like almost a parchmenty paper. And then I added a mushroom page there and I painted around the edges. Just experimenting. A little butterfly. This is Artie Mays, and these are supposed to be journal cards, but I saw the 4 of them together and I was like, this is actually pretty as a page. So I put it in here as a page. I painted the other side. I glued on a piece of this bird fabric and kind of painted around the edges. I love adding mixed media effects. So the Victoria Designs background. This is a special sneak peek. It is not available right now. It is another image club that I've been working on. It's not ready yet, and it is called Queen of Random. Queen of Random Image Club. And it is exactly what it sounds like. Random. You never know what theme, what you're going to get. It's all completely random. But I absolutely love this one with the quills and the books and all of that. And so I decided to print it and give you a sneak peek. This is just like an order form type thing from a wallpaper book. And I put on a little pocket from Victoria Designs. And this is from my tea postcards on Vintage Image Club. Just added that in there. And then on the other side, this is a stenciled and painted pocket. I've made a double cardstock tag. And then this is an ABC animal card. I have some sets of these available, not the wren, but other animals in my supply section, my shop. The little page flip here, bingo card. I think this is from Louise on Etsy, Louise Hensel. And then a Tim Holtz Little Girls and an acetate sticker. I finally figured out what to do with this. I made bird goodie bags last year, I want to say. And these bird seals were part of the goodie bags, but I really couldn't throw away this little cover. And I was planning on making it into a little junk journal. I never did. I just didn't feel it. And then I thought, you know what? With this random journal, I think it would be a great page. So I added it in here as a page. This is my Parrot Isle paper pack. And so is this. And then this is some hand-painted yellow paper. I've done some stenciling and lines for journaling, added a sticker, piece of wallpaper, little yellow ribbon I've glued on there. This is a Victoria Designs background, wallpaper ribbon. This is from Joann's Paris in Bloom, I think it's called, paper pack. I've stitched a little doily part there. So this is the center of the journal. Victoria Designs, a little cluster I made, little tag. And then we're seeing the other side of everything. Little tissue paper ribbon, Parrot Isle, the other side of that, Audubon bird seals. Just little pieces of ephemera. This is a playing card with a piece of doily stapled on. This is a 2-pocket belly band. So you have sticker, a faux postage stamp, ephemera from, I think this is Dear to My Heart, and a gold seal sticker. This is an envelope clipped on, as well as this is from Tea Time Postcards from Vintage Image Club. And so is this. I just cut her out. She's at a tea set there. Painted this page with the vintage paints. And then some butterfly stamps the other side to Artie Mays. Added some adhesive lace from In Love Arts. Some stamps, some places to write. And I got these clusters. I think this was my last one. I got these in Happy Mail. I love them. I've used them. Wanted to put a random sticker, some paint strokes. This is the other side of that nature stationery. I have a bird journal card here. This is from Paulette from TLC Creates Vintage. It's from my Tea Time postcards, little vintage book page. I've done some messy stenciling on this glossy paper. Here's the other bee side. They're fussy cut bees. And you know, you could, if you wanted to, cut them out and put them throughout the journal. But I thought they actually looked really nice all together like that. And then I had to add something fun. This is a little pouch that has a sheet of these really cute carousel stickers. And I love the colors. And then a little tag flip. It says green growing things. This is from Atomic Junk Journals on Etsy. And then I've put my name in the back. For the closure, I used sari silk and this burlap twine that I just twisted together and knotted the ends. I absolutely love how the colors go with this journal. I know that I took a while describing everything, but when I have only one journal to show and I can describe everything, I like to, because I know sometimes you enjoy that, and I know it's relaxing to me to just talk through my creative process. I hope you enjoy, and you can purchase this journal over on my website if you're interested. And I will see all of you tomorrow with journals from Sister Simon. This shouldn't take as long to upload, and I'll see all of you tomorrow.